We have arrived at the 10th event of MMG Season 5, the Funnel Elimination Race, which is one of, if not the longest event of the season. You see this small funnel track laid out, 4 big funnels on top, and 2 of the small orange ones. This will go in 2 heats of 8. The winner of the first round will go straight to the final, and whoever finishes last will get eliminated. See the first heat here, with these 8 marbles, and down they come. Oh, it is still an endurance race. You still want to stay up the longest. I said, the marble that will finish first, which so far looks like it will be the Chameleons, will move to the top half. And the marble that finishes last, so far looks like to be Spartan Shockers, they'll be eliminated and will be guaranteed a bottom 2 finish. So 1 point at most, that is not what you want. There's a lot of marbles fighting for that now. Trying to stay at last as the Prismarine Pillagers have gone in last now. The Spartan Shockers. Prismarine Pillagers, they are into the final funnel, and they are gone. Prismarine Pillagers, they will get bottom 2, but who will win the heat? Like, Volcano Vandals out there, Team Canary, Chameleon still have the lead, and I think they might take this one. Yeah, they have a full funnel lead over Team Canary. This should be an easy win for Leon, the captain of the Chameleons, and they will move on to the final. And the other 6 marbles that are still in it will line back up in the gates. So now the same rules apply, but just with less marbles, as we only have 6 marbles in the heat now, and down they come. Let's see who will be first one to drop first. Look like the Voltron Voltage, and it is. Who takes the other lead? I think that might be Team Canary up there. And it will be Team Canary, who just got second in the last race. So Voltron Voltage are still in last. Can they push someone else through? It is looking pretty close. Voltron Voltage are looking in a bit of trouble. So they'll be Reptile Rampage. Reptile Rampage, they want to avoid getting eliminated. They just took the championship lead. They don't want to lose it right away. Voltron Voltage going down into the final 2 funnels. There go the Reptile Rampage. Voltron Voltage, they're not already into the funnel. They are. Oh, here come the Nimble Volpines. They might drop through. They will. Nimble Volpines. Out of nowhere. They are the ones eliminated. That's really unfortunate. Volcano Vandals and Team Canary are battling for the win. Team Canary still has the lead. Can the Volcano Vandals possibly take it from them? Let's see. Yes, they will. Volcano Vandals with the reserve will move on to the final. The other 4 are going back up to the gates. This is the final heat for this round. Is now the top 2 will move on to the final, and the bottom 2 will be out. Reptile Rampage, Spartan Shockers, Team Canary, and Voltron Voltage are the only ones left. Reptile Rampage dropped through first. So it takes me, I think it's Spartan Shockers. No, it's Team Canary that takes it. The Voltron Voltage and Reptile Rampage not looking too great there. It is very close. Everyone is piling on through into that 3rd funnel. Looking like a really close heat. Team Canary looks like they were threading the needle and they were about to get stuck, but they managed to save themselves from doing that. All of them are fighting in that red funnel before the small orange ones, where a lot can change, as we saw in the last heat. Reptile Rampage are down there first. That is not good, because they want to move on to the final. They want to hold on to their lead. And it doesn't look like it, and they are done. Now Team Canary is also into danger. How far have they fallen? Team Canary, can they get past the Voltron Voltage? See, they cannot. Voltron Voltage, barely. They're gonna be shivering. They're gonna be scared after that one, but they do advance by the skin of their teeth. And so do the Spartan Shockers, the Electric Rivalry, both moving on. So in our second heat, we have the other 8 competitors, and down they come. Candlelights are in this one. They've just seen the Reptile Rampage get out. They want to take advantage of that and possibly take their lead back from them. But so far it is both the translucent green teams up top, as well as our host, the Golden Gems. And it is the Gladiators last, led by the True Pulse and the Flying Colors. I think that is the Poisoners up there battling with the Candlelights. Penalized, of course, they're gonna want to advance here and already secure a spot in the finals. It looks like there's a lot of them fighting in that red funnel. Who's gonna drop down from first? I think it's the Buzzies. Can they? Well, they're gonna want to avoid a bottom two finish, but it's been not good for them. And they are in last. There was a lot of marbles spinning around the goal, and it's the Grown Garden that are out. Grown Garden. Terrible for them. They will get bottom two in this event, if not last. Candlelights are up there. Did they win the heat? No, here another marble. The Poisoners. They have a 4-funnel lead, and they will take it with their captain with relative ease. Poisoners will move on to the final in the first heat. Also means you have to think, is there a strategy to advancing early on, because then you will be saving your energy for the final. If you have only advanced around 3, you're going to be a lot more exhausted when you're heading into the final. Not bad. Yes, you have the 6 marbles remaining. It's down to Tom. Drop to first. I think that is the Buzzies. It's been terrible for them. They've had 2 finishes in the top half, but everything else has not even been in the top 10. Truly been a season to forget for the Buzzies, and they are nowhere near their season 1 form where they were the champions. Although they have made up quite a few spots in this heat, but they are cutting into the Troller Pulse and the Gladiators. Flying Colors are in last. Gonna have to want to make that up. The Golden Gems and Candlelights are battling for the win. The Candlelights, they want to take this one. They want to retake the lead from the Reptile Rampage. That lead was 9 points. They're gonna have to want to take it. It's the Flying Colors into the final funnel. It's not looking good for them. Looks like they'll be eliminated, and they will. Not good for the Flying Colors. Buzzer goes for the next, but they are safe. Well, they move on. The next one is the Candlelights. Looks like they have lost the lead to the Golden Gems. The True Pearls are spinning in front of, but the top 2 are way ahead. As there go the Candlelights. Golden Gems, they aren't too far ahead of them. Candlelights, they could still make this deficit up. You see they're into the final funnel, spinning close to the event horizon, but they do make it up. Candlelights will move on to the finals. And the Flying Colors, with their captain, are out. Candlelights, they have a big opportunity to retake the lead from the Reptile Rampage. It's really been a 2-horse race as of late between Reptile Rampage and Candlelights. Now you have the final 4. The top 2 will advance, the bottom 2 be eliminated. Currently, the True Pulse are in the lead. True Pulse with Jewel battling with their, I'd say they're kind of rivals, the Golden Gems. But they're not that much of a rival, since they're not really competing together all that often. And currently, True Pulse, they do have the better of the Golden Gems. The Gladiators and Buzzies, though, currently would be eliminated. Golden Gems and True Pulse would both move on. Can the Gladiators and Buzzies come back? We've seen a lot of comebacks happening in that final orange section. Let's see if either of those 2 can do it. As Gladiators are about to drop through. And the Buzzies actually drop through first. And they get nudged through by the Gladiators. They're into the final funnel. And I think that'll seal it for them. And it will. But the Gladiators, they've made up another spot. They passed the Golden Gems. Can they hold this? Let's see. And they can. They get nudged in by the Tulipals as well. But the Gladiators are safe by the skin of their teeth. And the Tulipals will also move on to the final. What on to these 2 teams? So you see the bottom half. The Golden Gems, they do get the best of the rest. Prismarine Pelagers in dead last. Grown Garden, not quite last, but still pretty bad. As now we head into the final. We have our 8 teams that made it to the top half. This is just a 1-by-1 elimination. There's no reward for winning. It's just if you finish last, you are gone. We'll do this for 7 rounds until eventually we have our winner. Looks like the Volcano Vandals are a bit down there, so with the Candlelights, they're gonna want to do well here. Otherwise, they probably won't take the lead, but the Poisoners have gone. Been headed last now. Although the Gladiators who have gotten stuck for a brief moment. And I think the Volts will take the lead, but as said, taking the lead is not really that important. It's just about not finishing last. But I think the Volcano Vandals have been headed last now. Let's see who will be out from this race. Will be the first one into the orange. It will be the Volcano Vandals. They drop through the funnel immediately. That's bad for them. sending in the reserve, and it looks like they're pretty doomed, and they are. Volcano Vandals will be eliminated. I'm just gonna skip the rest of it, considering there's nothing else to play for. We're just gonna move straight on to round 2 with the 7 marbles that are left. Yes. Even though you do get eliminated, you're also in the top half, which is still a solid point total. But the marbles can't feel too bad about getting eliminated here. So let's see who is in last. I think that's the Gladiators. Or like Candlelights. Gladiators, they've been trending well as of late. They've gotten 2 medals in a row. Can they make it a third? Well, so far it's not looking like it. But there is still time to recover. Just like that, they push the Sparkling Shockers through. The Sparkling Shockers, they really haven't done too well outside of a goal in the funnel nose, which also did use Sparking, the marble that is sent in here. Could they be on for another medal? Maybe even another gold. They are Sparkling Shockers and Gladiators, both into the orange. The Troller Pearls are also joining in. They're coming from north, and the Troller Pearls are out. And if they cover, that's a big choke from Jewel of the Troller Pearls. Now we have the top 6. And off they go. These 6 marbles will get double-digit points for the event. So who's in last of this is Sparkling Shockers. Nice. Candlelights and Voltage looking pretty solid. Candlelights still in it. They're gonna want to ideally win gold, but that the lead will be a pretty big one as well. But they're gonna want to medal either way, but I think they have to in order to take the lead. Just the Voltage have fallen to last in the meanwhile. As that happens. So can they push someone else through? They are dropped pretty closely by their rival Sparkling Shockers. And then the Gladiators. There go the Poisoners. But the Poisoners are a bit above it. Let's see. We'll draw through it is the Sparkling Shockers. Sparkling Shockers. They're gonna want to knock out the Voltage and vice versa. This is getting pretty tense considering both are still in Sparkling Shockers into the final funnel. Can they push through the Gladiators? They can! Sparkling Shockers survive, and the Gladiators will pick up 10 solid points in 6th. But nothing more than that. And they have 5 teams remaining. And off they go for yet another round. He's spinning around in the funnel. Poisoners are the first ones to draw through. Rolled by the Candlelights. Candlelights, they do not want to get eliminated here. Otherwise, I don't think it'll be enough to take the lead back. Although they will definitely close a big gap to possibly take it after the next event. There's a close battle, close 3-way battle, and the electric duo is on top, is not involved into it. They are currently the top 2. It looks like both are going to be top 4. They'll both have a good shot at medaling. As who will be done at first? It is the Candlelights, kind of falling apart, but they do still have time to recover. But I think they will drop through the funnel, and yes, there they go. Can the Candlelights hold on? Oh, they hit the Poisoners. It is enough to eliminate them. It's not going to be enough. Glow of the Candlelights will get eliminated here. It means they are not medaling. They will not take the lead. Not quite yet, at least. There are just 4 teams left, including both the electric ones, on top of the Poisoners and the Chemical Chameleons. As the Voltage have taken the lead. Voltage. Also seeing the Sparkling Shockers in last, they want to beat their rivals. They want to stand on top for this one. Sparkling Shockers, can they gain a spot? Possibly. You only really need to gain 1 spot because you just don't have to finish last. As the Voltage, they nearly got stuck. That would have been disastrous. Instead, that right there would have secured them missing the podium. Okay, Chemical Chameleons. Sparkling Shockers battling in the funnel. Chemical Chameleons draw through. As for the Shockers. But the Shockers are into the final funnel. The Chemical Chameleons join them. And looks like, oh, they will be eliminated. Which means that 2 of the 3 podium spots will contain the 2 electric teams. That is big. Things are getting heated up with the 2 of them. The Poisoners are there as well. They're going to try to spoil the party for one of these teams. Let's see. The Poisoners are next through. Sparkling Shockers and Voltage Voltage, they're going to try to knock each other out, which may slightly benefit the Poisoners, considering the other two teams won't be really focusing on them. The Voltage and Voltage are currently in last. That is what the Sparkling Shockers want. It's the Poisoners, they make a hit on Voltage and Voltage. Sparkling Shockers still have the lead. But the Voltage Voltage push the Poisoner through. They cannot, but they do briefly get stuck. They get freed again by the Poisoners. The Sparkling Shockers still in the lead. But trying to avoid contact with Voltage Voltage. They couldn't entirely do it. May have benefited the Voltage Voltage right there. The Poisoners are in last. Could this go down to the top two? Voltage Voltage are falling down. But will they nudge through the Poisoners? It's looking like it. And they will. So Poisoners are left with the bronze, with the captain. Still a really good result. But now, for the final. This is everything. The Sparkling Shockers and the Voltage Voltage. A big rivalry. Will be battling for the gold. It's just these two remaining. So looks like the Voltage Voltage nudged in. Sparkling Shockers doing a good job so far. Voltage Voltage. This would be their first goal of the season. Sparkling Shockers, they already have one. As it is looking pretty close. Sparkling Shockers are trying everything they can to make the Voltage Voltage lose this. They're going to give them a run for the money, but the Voltage Voltage are doing a good job avoiding contact and just kind of skipping around the Sparkling Shockers, who are closer and closer to the event horizon as they drop through there. Voltage Voltage still in the lead. Can they hold it? Can they shut down the Sparkling Shockers and win their first goal of the season? Sparkling Shockers, they want to beat their rivals. This is everything. As the Sparkling Shockers into the final already. This is not looking good. Voltage Voltage are still up there. Sparkling Shockers, they're going to need a mammoth effort to climb back. And they will not. Voltron Voltage will win the gold in the final elimination race. What a tremendous shot by the Captain Volt. Sparkling Shockers are going to be kicking themselves over that one. So they will take a silver. But of all teams, they lost to their rivals. And the Poisoners will get the bronze. Well done to our 3 podium finishers. Looking at the standings, the Candlelights have closed the gap to the lead by only 2 points. Both the Sparkling Shockers and Voltage Voltage rise up 4 spots. Buzzy's still far out in last. But thank you for watching the event. Keep on spinning and stay tuned for the sharp part.